Do you need a replacement rim for your 29-inch bike? What up, everyone? Today I'm gonna do an explain and review on the SE Bikes j24SG rim. This bad boy is 36 hole and fits most of the 29-inch big BMX bikes. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you everything from will this fit your bike to which rim do you need, and a lot of other features about this thing. So yeah, let's get to it. So a lot of us have 29-inch BMX bikes and somebody goes and runs into you, or you jump a jump and you bend the wheel, you taco it, whatever you want to call it, and you need a new hoop. So I'll tell you a few things about these rims and the differences from a lot of rims. So the first thing is that there's a lot of aluminum rims on the market, but there's two different styles. So there's a single wall rim and there's a double wall rim. The single wall rim, usually if you're looking at it here, will have concave, but where this little hole is, it'll actually be on the other side. So if you see little holes drilled right here, this is a double wall wheel. A double wall wheel means basically that there's not only the top of the rim here as a wall, but you also have a secondary wall on the inside right here. So it actually strengthens the rim, and it makes it harder to bend. So if you're jumping, you're a big dude, you're going crazy, you're swerving a lot, and you bend your rim, definitely go with the double wall wheel because it will help you out significantly. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is that you want a nice aluminum rim. The higher grades of aluminum actually make the rim harder to bend. So you got your normal aluminum, and then you have different grades like 6061, 7075, and so on and so on. So those are blends of aluminum and other metal materials that creates the rim to be harder. The harder the rim is, usually it's more expensive, or if it's more expensive, you're getting a higher grade of 6061 aluminum, where you're not getting other materials that are contaminated or mixed or anything like that, or a drop forge or something like that. Most rims are extruded, so it's pretty much a tube that comes out and it just pushes a bunch of aluminum out of a die. It comes out as a straight bar, and then another machine grabs that thing and it actually bends the actual rim and it puts it together. Then they're usually drilled out, and sometimes they drill them out before that process. Another thing is that how the rims get put together, there's a big difference as well. Some are pinned, which this rim is pinned. You see this little line right here. That's because it's pushed together and they have these little pins that go inside of one of the little molds, and it pushes it together and it pins it together so it doesn't come out. But these are more likely to come out. The next level up is welded, where they do this, then they weld the seam, so they'll weld it, grind it down, and make it really smooth. And then they have another way of bonding it, where they use like an epoxy style material to bond these together. It actually makes it lighter, and it doesn't have a piece of metal in there, so it doesn't create like a flop on your wheel and make it kind of bounce. So yeah, these are pretty introductory wheel. If you got like any big ripper, a big flyer, anything with a basic aluminum rim that looks like this, this wheel will replace it. You can swap it out with different colors or anything like that. But keep in mind, when you swap out your rims, you want to change the spokes. You want to put new spokes in because the spokes stretch. They're not the same length and they're fatigued. If you relace a brand new rim to it with the old spokes, those old spokes tend to break. And once one starts breaking, they tend to break all over. Then just kind of wasting your money, or how would you say, just kind of prolonging the new rim from bending. So yeah, that's kind of what it is. These rims, the reason why they call them S24s is because how wide they are. Another thing on the rims is depending on how wide they are will make your tire profile a little bit different. So what we got here is we got a micrometer. So micrometer actually let me see if I pull it up here. It tells you how wide stuff is, or how, thick it is. So we're gonna zero it out. Let me see if I can zero it. Yeah, so it's 0 right there. We're gonna measure this rim, and let's see if I can do it for you right here on camera. So gonna measure it out. So I'm getting about 24.12 millimeters. So that's how wide this rim is, about 24. This was probably spec'd as a 24 millimeter wide rim. That's why they have 24 in the name, so you know how wide the rim is. Another cool thing is that it has a little brake indentation right here. The reason why they do that is so that the brake pads end up wearing into there and actually gives you better braking power. So newer brake pads aren't going to work as good, but after a while actually work better because you have more surface area to hit the brake pad and the rim to allow it to stop. These rims come in 36 hole, so the 36H is how many holes they are. The H stands for holes, so there's 36 holes around here. Another thing to notice that the spokes are actually offset slightly. The reason why they do this is so that when you're lacing up the wheel, let's go to this valve stem hole. When you're lacing up the rim, you want the spokes on the side of the hub that how do you say that? I think it's kind of hard to explain. You want the holes on the same side of the rim as the hub. So when you're lacing it up, make sure that you lace up the right side of the hub to this hole here, and the left side to here, which is obviously reversed for you guys because you guys are watching me. So just keep that in mind. These are also in Schrader valve. Schrader valve's the regular car valve hole size, and Pressa valve's a smaller one that has a little weird little top to it. Some people call it European valve, but that's a smaller one. But yeah, these have a little taper on the side. These things are black anodized. They come in various different colors: red, blue, purple, gold, polished, and there's probably a few more. But if you want to know all the colors, head over to stackbmx.com to pick up a set of those. If you have one of the newer bikes with a little bit wider rim and it actually has like a little step on it, it looks kind of like a hat, you have the 32 S or the J24SG rims, and they're a little bit wider. Those things are 32 millimeters wide, so they're a little bit wider here. We also have those on our site. You can hit up our website and pick up those as well. Well, that's pretty much it for the explain and review on the SE Bikes J24SG rims. I hope this helped you guys out. If it did, make sure you like, follow, subscribe to our channel, turn on your notification bells, and don't forget to share it with your friends. And thanks for watching me. Have a great day.